Welcome to the channel. My name is Brendan Sparks. Here you're going to learn to start and grow on YouTube. In this live stream, what we do every week on Wednesday is we pull up channels to review. And why I actually got started doing this in the first place is because I noticed a lot of big channels do this too, but a lot of people just didn't get the opportunity to actually get their channel reviewed. Now, typically we do these live streams every Wednesday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. And I know a lot of people are getting ready for bed or going to bed, but today I actually had the opportunity to go earlier because I took the next few days off of work. So to focus on myself, focus on the content, and actually because if you guys kind of notice, I got a guy sitting on the couch, and that's Pop Pop. He's a family member to us and a very good family friend. And Rich, you want to say hi?
Hi.
Perfect. And so the thing that I've been thinking about too, it was funny because I was talking to Richard before this live stream, and what he said is like, hey, where should I want me to like stay over here or go over there? And one of the things that really stood out to me when I thought about it was if people are in my home and they can't be comfortable, I wonder how that translates to people who are watching live streams. And that's one of my goals. I know there's a Sean Cannell. I know there's Benji Travis, Roberto Blake, Dean Neiman, Nick Neiman. I know you guys are watching them, and I highly suggest it. A lot of things that I've learned in the past from my last channel going into this one was from those gurus, and of course, from my own experience. But I don't want to be them. I'm not trying to be them, and I really want to be myself. And I want that to translate over to you guys to really enjoy yourself during the live streams and do it my way. And our community here, we have an amazing community. So if this is your first time here and you get value from these live streams or from any types of videos on my channel, hit that subscribe button, click that bell. You're a creator, you know how it goes. But I just want to say that each week we're showing up. People are coming back to get their channel reviewed again to show the updates. And I'm telling you now, we've had countless people come back and say, look, my views have doubled. My click-through rates have tripled. And that's not because of me. That's because of the work that you're putting in. So I want to say thank you to the creators who have come in over and over again. And for you watching for the first time. So that's if you get value, hit subscribe and click that bell. Hit the like button too, of course. But I don't want to be the guy to just tell you to subscribe just because I'm trying to gain subscribers. That's not what I want. I want to have a community of like-minded people that are really looking out for each other, helping each other grow the right way. We have a Facebook group if you want to be part of it. Link is down in the description, and you will find our Facebook group for subscribers in this channel that the conversation continues after these live streams. So I want to say hello to some people in the chat. Never call me again. This was a while ago. Said ready, set, waiting 4 hours. Reminder is set. Thank you, friend, for doing that. And I started up early, so hopefully you'll still be able to make it here. Allie Fat Cat, hello to you. Thank you for coming back again. Always appreciate your support for the channel. You said, thanks for streaming early. Now I can stay for a small bit. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And like I say, I always wanted to stream at, I consider this an earlier time. You guys are like, dude, okay, it's still late. I get it. I'm in Vegas, big time difference. But I'm interested to see how this goes. We have a few audits ready to go, and we're going to get to them. And I still have to update. I can't lie to you guys. I have to update my last 2 live streams and add the chapters. I can't lie. So we always need to improve on something, myself included. So that's definitely something that I need to do, because it just helps creators when you're coming back to see your channel review. You don't have to search through 2-3 hours worth of content. Kings YT, hello, friend. Thanks for coming back. How are you doing tonight? We have UK Drill Central. Hey, from London in the UK. It's awesome seeing people from around the world. And if you're just coming in, or if you're watching a replay, let me know where you're watching from. It's always cool to see creators and people from all different parts of the world. That's the power of YouTube. So UK Drill, thanks a lot for coming on in. And Call Me Ender. Hello, everyone. What's up? Call Me Ender. Good friend, and also really helps a lot on this channel. That's why he's one of our new mods. So welcome back, Call Me Ender. Thank you for everything. Just want to say this while we're here. Thank you for everything that you do, trying to help promote this channel and tell people about it. And also just starting up a Discord. There's a Discord now. I mean, Call Me Ender is doing all that stuff. So thank you, friend, for that and all the hard work that you put in. So I'm really happy that you're getting value. UK Drill Central says, epic channel, Brennan. You got to love people who use their channel to support others. Yeah, no doubt. And I appreciate you seeing that. And with my first channel, is actually in the kids niche, totally separate from what I do now. Totally different audience than I have now, actually talking to adults. At first, it was really weird. It was extremely strange. But that was one of the things I always wanted to do. So as I was growing that channel, all the time, I started actually doing these channel creator hangouts, and people were getting great results from it. I was just like, man, I really just wish I could do this. But I didn't want to let my kids down because they enjoyed the content so much and making videos. But FTC and Kappa and all that stuff kind of led the way and led me to this journey of starting up a channel from scratch with not converting any subscribers here. I mean, we're talking families and kids watching on the old channel. But coming to this one, I had like a conversion. I had like one person, and that's Cali Reseller Lewis, my good friend, who I have in here every once in a while. So I'm happy to see that UK drill. Reagan V Film says, hey, y'all, I have 1 hour on here until I have a class going on. So howdy. What's up, Reagan? Thanks for taking the time, brother. And thank you so much for sharing the link to the Facebook group. So make sure you guys check that out. Like I said, get a feel for the channel, get a view for the live stream. And if you would like to join the Facebook group, please do so. We don't do that sub for sub stuff and all that. Highly suggest you don't, because I've done it in the past. And don't do it. And let me know if you are new here. Please let me know in the comments. Just say new, and I'll do that in a little bit too, just so we can welcome everybody that's new to the stream. We have EMP Tech Repairs. Welcome back, friend. Hello, how are you doing tonight? So we had an issue, and the issue, that's enough, Rich. Sorry. We had a huge issue last time when we were live, and that was, interestingly enough, I went back into our Google Forms, and it said it was flagged for inappropriate something. I was like, wow, like somebody either must have flagged it themselves or a hater or something. I don't know. So we have a new form. It's not as detailed as the old one. But look, if you want a channel review, it is that's what I'm looking for. Pinned in the comments. And it's also in the description. If you're watching this on replay, you can still fill out that form and we'll be able to catch you in next week's live streams. Let's see what else we have here. Right now, I'm rendering a video for a farmer. It's a time lapse of a strawberry plant, which is pretty cool. It's crazy, Reagan. I love that you're getting those opportunities, and I think it's just great for experience wise. But that's super cool. So, did that creator or did that individual or company, did they reach out to you and ask you to do that? That's very interesting. Wait, I know about Kappa. What is FTC? So the Federal Trade Commission. So that's where they had come down and removed that's where Google got sued and all. I mean, it just got crazy, especially for kids channels and creators. It was extremely hard because of the comments being removed, the community tab being removed. We had notifications being removed. Monetization was also depleted. I mean, it was just left and right. And for me, the biggest thing, it wasn't the money side of the FTC and Kappa. The big part of it for me was the fact that community, I couldn't converse with people who were watching the videos, those who liked, disliked, or there was people always showing love in the comments. So when that was removed, that was a deal breaker, honestly, for me. As much as I enjoyed making content with my kids and building those memories, I also started building relationships with people that are watching on replay, and I think I'm out of focus. I don't know. Maybe it's the hat or something. I feel like I'm out of focus. My microphone's not. All right. I think we might be good. All right. So let's see. So yeah, if you hear kids running around or people walking up and down, I mean, whatever. I mean, welcome to my home. This is my home. This is my studio. So kitchen table right behind me. So it's never too late to get started as a creator. And that's something I want to mention to everybody, is the fact that it doesn't matter with your setup. What I think is this. I know we're going to do channel reviews, but this is also Q&A. If you have any types of questions, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments watching this on replay. And one of the things that I want to mention is I think we get caught up in the value of how we look and what our setup is, the equipment we have, but we're not as focused on the value of our content. If you look at any of the people, and I know nowadays it's a lot different. We have cameras with 1080p, 4K. I mean, that's insane. But we're not focusing, in my opinion, when we look at the first 100 videos, yes, they should be your worst. And yes, that's going to be like equipment wise and lighting and just the things that we're using, the platforms we're utilizing, but not neglecting the content itself. So when we're really improving, I think the most important thing is going to be, what's your value? What are you saying in your videos? What is it that's gravitating people towards you? Me and Rich, we were also talking a little bit ago, right, Rich?
Yes, we were.
We were. And one of the things we were talking about was that there's channels, say, that he watches or that I watch. But the interesting thing is that, let's say they all have the same topic, or their channels are all about the same thing. It's not the topic itself that gravitates people towards the videos. It's the creator themselves. So I find that very interesting, because if you look at like YouTube advice space that, say, I'm in, a lot of the advice is pretty much the same across the board. Some creators are going to give you a lot more extra. A lot of other people have their own experience that they share. But I do find it to be the experience and the value of the individual, but also just their charisma, their just how they are as an individual and how they project that advice, or the tips or the entertainment. So I think we should think about that. You could be a gamer, but in my opinion, anybody can be a gamer. What is it about your gaming that makes things different? And I do find that to be you. That is what's going to separate you from everybody else. So really capitalizing on your personality as an entertainer, as a guru, as whatever. So that's why I say, look at me. I have 600 plus subscribers, but would you rather take my advice, or would you rather take Sean Cannell's, who has like 1.5 million subscribers? You'd probably click on his video first. That is fine. But that doesn't diminish my value. And it also doesn't diminish it doesn't take away from the fact that I love just simply helping creators. And I'm mentioning that not for myself, but for you. Don't let the fact that there's bigger channels talking about the same thing, don't let that steer you away from making content or not being yourself or trying to be like them, because that's what I did when I first started this channel. No doubt in my mind, I wanted to deliver the advice and get right to the topic. But I feel like how I was doing it, I wasn't being myself. And I feel like with our first 100 videos, that's the goal to get to. Is our first 100 videos, I think, is a great experiment for us to find our way as creators and be ourselves more comfortably in front of cameras. And then also taking the time to review our analytics, everything else, so that way we can make those improvements and where they need to be made. I'm going in today. This, like I said, this is channel reviews, but this is Q&A. Let me know if you have questions in the chat. Please do so, because I would love to help. Never call me again. Early. Yes, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for setting that reminder and hanging out. Yeah, I definitely decided to get started earlier today. So I'm interested to see if we have the same amount of people as we usually do, or if there's more people. I don't know, but it would mean a lot to me if you guys share this out to your communities. Let them know that we're doing channel reviews. We're live right now. If they want to get their channel pulled up, form is in the description. It's pinned in the chat. So Chatty Cathy, hello, welcome. Chatty Cathy, I'll tell you right now, is everywhere. And I love that. I love seeing Chatty Cathy on D. Neiman's channel and all the other big channels giving YouTube advice. I think that's great. You invest a lot of time into learning. The number one thing that I want to say, this isn't in regards to you, Chatty Cathy, but it's everybody. One of the biggest takeaways that I finally made the decision to do on my last channel was take the advice, then implement it. So even here, I can talk all day about everything that I've learned, and I want to share this with you and let you know, like, here's the exact like secret formula, whatever. But you have to put in the work. I cannot grow your channel. I'm not going to tell you I can, but what I can say is the advice that I share with you can help you, especially in these reviews. Almost everybody that's here in the chat, I'm pretty sure has gotten a review so far. There's people in the Facebook group that are saying, hey, this is crazy. Like, it's working. And it's not just the tips that I'm giving from the reviews, but it's us as a community. It's us as a community. So I would like to know from you guys that are here right now, before we get started on our channel reviews, because we have 4 in there right now. So I'm always open and honest with you guys. We have 4 in the queue, which is cool. But would you guys like to maybe pull up some of the YouTube gurus? Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Because I just had this idea as Richard, who's in the back.
Me again.
Hey, Richard.
Hey.
Love it. And one of the things that we were talking about was he likes channels too that pull up clips from other YouTubers and stuff like that, and they give their advice. And what was one of the channels, Rich?
I like Cinnamon Toast Ken and Leon Lush.
Cinnamon Toast Ken and Leon Lush?
Lush. Yeah.
Leon Lush. So pulling up random videos, stuff, giving their input, making jokes, stuff like that. Huge sense of humor. But my thoughts started coming in my head where it's like, why don't we pull up some of the gurus that are also giving tips, and let's look at their channels and see like similarities on stuff that they're putting up. And if you guys want to, you can suggest maybe a channel to pull up too. But I was thinking, let's pull up Think Media. Let's pull up Brian G. Johnson, D. Neiman. Let's pull up a few of these channels and let's see what are they, and I'm sure they are, what they're applying. Let's see what they're applying, not if, but what they're applying. And let's take note on that. And I don't think we do that a lot. I think that we look at our own stuff and we're like, all right, yeah, I think this is good. I think it's good. And then when you get a new set of eyes on it, that's why I love doing these. You're like, whoa, I didn't even think about that. But I do think it'd be cool to pull up Roberto Blake, pull up some of these channels, and let's take a look. And let's see why they are where they are. So I think that'd be cool. Okay, Ellie Fatcat says, I'd rather take your advice. Laugh out loud. In fact, Al, I always appreciate your support. Let's see, because I've seen firsthand the value you have. Thank you, Ellie Fatcat, so much for that. That means the world to me. So thank you. I look forward to these all week. I was looking at the timer for this live stream. It said 2 hours. Had a conversation with my wife, and I'm like, can you keep the kids busy? Because I'm ready to go. Never Call Me Again says, we can't identify with Think Media. We aspire to be where they are, but we can identify with you. Wow. I didn't know I'd have to bring Kleenex, but thank you. Thank you so much. Never Call Me Again. I appreciate that. And like I say, I video influencers too. I'm so inspired by these creators. And in the beginning, I definitely was like, all right, so how, not how I could be better than them, but like, what separates me and all of it? Like, what if I give the same tips there? Just erase all of that. And I just want to share that with you. And that's something I have done. I want to, I don't know, if we're making dinner, like if I'm eating a taco, like whatever, like I'm going to eat my taco. I want you guys to feel at home while you're here. And I'm happy that that's what you guys are getting. Reagan B. Film says, I'd rather take your advice since we get to actually talk, not like them where they have some sort of script like a newscast instead of being genuine of when you talk to a friend of a topic. Thanks, Reagan, for that feedback too. Yeah. And that's something that, like I said, I started off with kind of, but then I really wanted to, I don't know, be myself. So, wow, you guys are really supportive. I really appreciate all of you. Mason Gamer, hey, can you show my channel? Yeah, can you fill out the, did you? Yeah, fill out the form for me, Mason Gamer. Z Bolt Lightning just finished studying early to catch this. I figured you'd probably put S at there. This BS. Yes, absolutely. What I think is Brennan actually feels like a human tome. The other gurus kind of feel like robots. Don't trust the robots, trust BS. It's just a bunch of BS. I'm not going anywhere, all right? So, all right, well, you guys aren't giving me feedback, so I'm just going to do it anyways. I probably was regardless. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to pull up. I'm going to pull up Nick Niemann first. And just to do this, now I am doing channel reviews. I just want to maybe just take a couple minutes to do this, just to pull up these channels who are giving YouTube tips. And we don't have to necessarily take notes, but just have like that, aha, here's what Brennan's saying. And here's also what the big YouTubers are doing. So I would like to see my advice, how that's translating for the big gurus and how they're applying what they're applying to their channels. And but yeah, absolutely, we can always take notes. I always believe that there's always something to learn. Always. That's why I also really love this this niche that I'm in, because I always have to kind of look into what people are talking about, not necessarily what's trending, but really the changes YouTube is talking about, stuff like that. Ellie Fat Cat, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to share my screen real quick. Let's do this. So what we talk about often is, first thing that kind of stands out to me is his theme. Now here's one thing I want to talk about. Themes for videos. I would say focus more on the click, not the theme. So experiment with colors, and I think it's cool. You'll hear a lot of people, Liron Segev, I think, is one of them. But there's creators that will suggest themes within playlists, making it stand out. And I think that's cool. And I think that's fine, but still experimenting with your thumbnails within that theme or the colors you choose. But what I would really say is go with what works. And his theme is definitely like darker colors, especially his backgrounds and his thumbnails. But you see here, click to subscribe. This is Nick Niemann I'm pulling up right now. Click to subscribe. And we talk about that a lot. So having the subscribe button here, rather than an Instagram, rather than a Discord, unless you're trying to promote those more than anything, but subscribe for YouTube and video tips by Nick Niemann. That's a clear value on what his channel's about. So I think he's had this banner for quite a while, but channel keywords. And here's the thing too, for us as smaller channels, no matter which way we look at it, we're going to want longer tail keywords than say a larger channel like this. But let's take a look at his playlist. So YouTube tips for beginners to help you grow a new channel, how to YouTube on your phone. And that's what his brother does. D Niemann is mainly for mobile, but how to make YouTube videos, TubeBuddy tutorials to grow your channel, YouTube training, step-by-step. So uploads by Niemann Extra, Nick Niemann's most recent YouTube tips. So this is one of them that I like to mention a lot, is not just putting recent videos, but Nick Niemann's most recent YouTube tips. So a couple things there. And if we go over to playlists real quick, let's see if it does it. Okay. So take a look here and you'll see that hold on. This is the video itself. Not right now, Nick. All right. So we have. Okay. All right. All right. So anyways, yeah, I dig that. And then we have the videos itself. And you see that I'm sure at one point, Nick Niemann, he looked at a thumbnail and you see the color themes that he's using, the dark background with the Neiman Live. And the thing is that, and my suggestion is for us is to always do custom thumbnails, regardless if they're live or not. But if you are Nick Neiman, if you are a bigger channel, there's things that I feel like larger channels can get away with. So it's like, if we just replicate exactly what these large channels are doing and expect the same outcome, we're not going to get that. We're not going to get the same outcome if we simply do exactly what they're doing. And don't forget, Nick Neiman's been around for years. YouTube knows exactly who his target audience is, and so does Nick Neiman. So that there's things within these playlists, there's things within, I want to say rather, these channels that's why we don't want to replicate what they do. We don't want to be Nick Neiman. What we want to do is listen to Nick Neiman. I guess I'm talking to myself right now. And YouTube tips, YouTube video ideas, and more to help you grow your channel, your YouTube channel, by getting more subscribers and views. So I mean, honestly, there's keywords right there. Help you grow your YouTube channel, more subscribers and views. There's keywords that we're going to want to put in our description, but he's stating his why. His value is the first thing he's saying. And then he goes into why he can deliver this type of value. Everything, in my opinion, is about the value that we can provide our viewers. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? A power code is 9 subscribers away from 500. Congrats to you, friend. Welcome back. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. But yeah, Nick Neiman's the man. Shards of Gaming, there's no excuses for your tardiness. No, I'm just playing. Welcome, Shards of Gaming. Appreciate you. And let's see. Time to set up dual monitors again so I can watch this stream while catching up, editing vids. Right on. Right on. So, all right, cool. So, yeah, that's Nick Neiman. And I think another one that I would like to do is... All right, so we did Nick. Let's go ahead and John Chapman. Hey, what's up, friend? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and start with our channel reviews, and we will continue to do this, I think, throughout the stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And once again, if you're new here, please let me know in the comments. Please just say new. It'd be great to have everybody welcome you. And once again, the form to get a review is pinned in the comments. And also in the description, it's going to be the first link that's there. We had issues with it in the past, so hopefully we don't have any more issues with it. But for our first review today, we are going to pull up, let's see, let me make sure I haven't done this one already. I don't know. I'm not sure. And I don't care. We're going to review it anyways. Bam. Kel's Animals. Hey. All right. So we have Thendokul Mambo. I believe we have actually pulled up this channel. But anyways, I think that there's been updates. Routines, productivity, lifestyle. Hey. Presley. Come here, Anxious. Come here. Rosie, don't you get started too. This only happens when I go live. What? Come here. It's okay. And it's really, really windy outside out here. Sorry, so we're back here. Routines, productivity, and lifestyle. So clear on the why. I think that we could put something in here, maybe either showing yourself, because I think that you do that in your videos. So I think having your face actually in your banner would be really nice, probably, especially since we're talking about lifestyle. I think that would be really good. And then as we just showed Nick Neiman's channel over here on the right-hand side, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but we would have click to subscribe over here. And just like I have in my description, so let's just say mine is youtube.com/Brendan Sparks. And at the end, you'll do !sub_confirmation =1. And you'll put that that link right here. Now, how you do this, actually, you would go onto you click your icon, you would then go to your settings. What was that? You would go to your settings, and then from your settings, which is on the bottom left within your YouTube studio, you can then edit your channel keywords, and you can also put your link to external sites. But what I always suggest is that we have subscribe here. And let's see, for your uploads, so I would also put more of your playlists here. So go into your icon up here, go to customize, or you go to your channel here, and then you can customize channel after that, or you can go to YouTube Studio, and on the left-hand side, you'll have customize. So, and you can then, you'll see a little plus button. You can add your playlists. You can add sections, like short sections, stuff like that. Well, we definitely want to give more options for people to click and expand on those playlists. So you have more playlists here. I would use longer tail keywords here, and whatever keywords you're using. So if it's your name, recent videos by Thandokul Mambo, hopefully I'm saying that right, and vlogs, like that's very short. So lifestyle vlogs 2021 or something like that. All my videos. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would expand on these and kind of go into more detail on your playlists, and then put those onto your main channel. For your thumbnails themselves, and please let me know any feedback you guys have in the chat. Oh, I love that. By the way, Brennan, your sub confirmation link is broken. It's not working. I'm having the biggest issues with my stuff. I'll take a look at that. Really? It's broken? It's broken. Line Media, hello, thank you for being here. It's been a while since my last channel review, but I'm looking forward to it. Awesome, thanks for being here. So this or that challenge. So that could be a trending thing. And this is another thing I know, like with other startup channels or other people, you don't always have to put your name in your, because here's the thing, we want to put our titles in for people, stuff that people are searching for. And right now, saying with under 100 subscribers, people probably aren't searching for your name. So in my opinion, I would probably remove your name from your titles. And that'll also make your titles a lot shorter too. Being home alone for the first time, something like that. I would use a title like that if it was a YouTube Shorts video. But if this is your first time here, or okay, I don't want to keep messing up your name if that's not how to pronounce it. But utilize TubeBuddy. Utilize it. Link is in the description. Hopefully, hold on, I see my internet cutting in and out. But TubeBuddy's going to help us. TubeBuddy makes it a lot easier being home alone for the first time. So let's see. So if you download TubeBuddy, we do this keyword explorer here. Things I wish I knew. Oh, wait, hold on. Things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. Things I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. So what we can do is keyword explorer. And in my opinion, it would be YouTube, like YouTube tips. Look at that. First thing, for beginners. And there's your main keyword. So that's probably going to be, even for myself, and weighted. See that? It's going to be low. Unweighted, generalized, 34, not bad. For beginners, 2021. And if we do that, 67. If we do this, let's see, YouTube tips for beginners in 2021. And then you could do like a dash. I don't know if it's, yeah, like a dash and space, dash, space. And then something like, don't make or avoid these mistakes, or here's what I wish I knew, or, you know, and oh man, my internet. I think my internet's screwing up. Waiting. I'm waiting. Is everything coming in okay on your guys' end, or am I extremely glitchy? It's really windy here. Let me know. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait and pout. I'm pouting. I think we're good. StreamYard, or yeah, StreamYard lets me know, by the way, link in the description for StreamYard because I love it, is it lets me know when my Wi-Fi is kind of cutting out. Bitrate is almost non-existent. Dang it. You look grainy, but I can see you. I've been called worst. So looking grainy isn't a bad one. At least you guys can still see and hear me. So that's good, I guess. All right, it's coming in and out. So anyways, this is what I would do is even if you don't want to go that in depth with it, what I'm saying is put our titles, use titles that people are searching for, not what we just simply want. And that way YouTube will push our videos out to the correct audience. And naturally, YouTube is a search engine. So that's what we're going to want to do. It doesn't have to be so keyword researchy, but utilizing something like TubeBuddy will help you. And it's way better than just titling our videos for whatever we want. Still no lag, though. Oh, that's good. Game Fever, I don't know if I said hello to you, but welcome to the stream. Uncooked Fishing, welcome back, friend. How are you doing? So I think that's pretty much good on this review. Hi there, it's Thando. Okay, that's way easier to say. I hate getting people's names wrong. So I'm 12 years old. Okay. Welcome to my corner of the internet where I hope I can make your day with my content. Why, though? Why? Here's my question. Welcome to my corner of the internet where I hope I can make your day with my content. What type of content? So you stay on this channel, you will find routines, vlogs, school, and productivity videos. I would go more into detail as you continue to post on YouTube. You're still making videos, you're still experimenting with your content. Cool. But what I would say is, as you expand on that, go ahead and put that in your description. That way people know the value that you have. But the more that we use the word you and not the word I, it helps that inclusion for our about. Hey, Rich.
Hey.
So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the review. Can't remember if that was a follow-up review or just the first review, but this is my family friend, Richard, and he's here visiting. And he's not going to be in this live stream, but what I do want to say, and while Richard's walking around and getting food and stuff, what I do want to say is while I'm here, Rich, I just want to say thank you. And Richard was actually one of two people that got me this laptop. So I never got to thank him like through YouTube. So just want to say thank you, man. And I love you. So, and I talk about it. I've talked about it in the past where I said somebody believed in me and in my journey. Thanks, Rich. And I'm so appreciative of that. And I'm able to improve my content, not only by, my value in what I'm saying, but the productivity of it as well. So appreciative of that. And let's see. Did we miss somebody else here? Game Fever. It looks like you updated your profile pic. Super cool. Nice. Uncle Fishy says, hi, Brennan. I got 402 views and 19 subs in my first week. How can I improve my subscribers? So I talked about this in another stream, but there's a formula I came up last minute prior in one of the streams, and it was content plus value equals subscribers. And I feel like that's the best way I can sum that up. So you got 19 subscribers in your first week on YouTube. That's actually really good. But try not to focus on subscribers. Subscribers are going to come by you showing up each week, even if it's once a week. Doesn't matter. I post once a week, although I do go live as well. But I believe, in my opinion, it's the value that we have. So for Uncooked Fishing, showing up each week and then making each video better. How do we make each video better? We look at those analytics, see where people are dropping off. It's everything that I pretty much talk about in my videos, but views are going to come from our click-through rate because we're going to gain impressions, which is going to be our titles. But we want to improve that click-through rate and improve those impressions. It's like a marriage of both of them. But then when somebody watches our video, so you got the views, you got the impressions, but how's the video? How long is it taking you to get to the meat of your content? Is there a long intro? Are you just kind of going on? And then you finally get to what the video is about. Are you delivering on the promise that you made in the title? How's the pacing of your videos? And I think the best way to actually improve those is to continue to post. Monitor your videos with your analytics, post. Monitor, post. Deliver the value, friend. And that's what I would say in regards to increasing subscribers. The more that we wonder why people aren't subscribing, the less that I feel like we're focusing on the content itself. If you just simply think about why you subscribe to a channel, it's probably because they keep showing up and just things you either expected, didn't expect. But I think that there's always, my keyword there is value. So that's what I would say. Look at other channels within your niche and see what type of content they're posting, see how they're doing it, and take notes, and then do your own style. Do it your way. That's what I would say. Content plus value equals subscribers. And I'm sure we could throw some more things in there, but just the word content itself, it's going to branch off, but content plus value equals subscribers. Hopefully that answers your question. I know it's a generalized idea. I also do one-on-one consults for anybody that's looking for it. And if you would like, I got to do this. I have to. If you're new, by the way, ADD is strong sometimes. If you are new here, let me know in the comments. State new, please. Uncooked Fishing says, what's a good click-through rate? Average click-through rate, in my opinion, is going to be 5%. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to shoot for 10%. Like, that's a good target goal. But let's say here, I've had people in the past say, hey, my click-through rate's 50%. Then I say, hey, how many impressions did you get? So if you only have 20 impressions and you have a 50% click-through rate, is that good? No, we got to get you more impressions. And once again, you got to build up your library of content. That's the best way to do that. So what I think is if you're 30 videos in, that's a really good time to then look back at older videos, take notes, learn from those prior videos, because at the 30 video mark, I think it's a good lapse of time that YouTube is able to gather some data. But like I said, so you said your click-through rate's 21%. That's great. But don't look at the overall. Look at each video and see how many impressions you have gained. So if you have 10 impressions, but you have a 70% click-through rate, that's why they say that usually the more views you get, the lower your click-through rate will eventually get, especially at first when we're posting on YouTube, because YouTube doesn't really know at first who to get our content from. And you can also go in your analytics and you can see in that video where your views are coming from. So if it's mainly subscribers versus non-subscribers, a lot of people are like, oh man, that's great. I'm getting all my views from subscribers. The goal is to actually get it from non-subscribers. Of course, we want our current subs to get those views too and get views from our current subscribers. But what we really want is YouTube to be pushing our videos out. How do you promote your channel? Make more content. How do you get more views? Make more content. But that's why we got to niche down and then deliver that value. And then the more we do that, the more we'll gain subscribers. But let's say you're 6 videos in, wondering, say, why you don't have subscribers or views yet. You're just not posting enough. You have to keep posting videos. Only one video. Yeah, no, but that's the thing. That's the hardest video to make, I believe, in my opinion, is that first video. So actually, Uncooked Fishing, everybody here, can we do a clap, actually, clap emoji for Uncooked Fishing? So you're 1 video in, congrats. So don't worry about the subscribers. Don't worry about the views. Worry about your content itself. And if you don't know exactly what type of content you're going to be making, it's not niche down completely yet. Who cares? Experiment with your content. Have fun with your content. That's going to be your worst video. They're going to suck. Your videos are going to suck. My videos right now, they suck. A lot of people are like, dude, that's mean. It's true. My videos suck. We got to reach that 100 mark. Does it have to be exactly 100? No, but it's a great it's a good amount of experience to start learning. Oh, my lights were flickering in one video. Why is that? Then you research it. My audio isn't really good. You know what? I might invest in a microphone. And you do this through over time. And then your comfortability in front of a camera. And then a camera in itself. You're like, I have a phone, but it's so shaky. And people are like, dude, I can't even focus because it's so shaky. Then guess what? You You get one of these bad boys. Hold on, I got cords all over the place. You get a gimbal. This is a Zune Smooth, I think 4. Link in the description. I love this thing. This thing saved me on my first channel. Everybody asks me all the time, dude, what a DSLR do you have? I don't even think of that time I even knew what a DSLR was. But I was using my phone and I had it connected to a gimbal, but the footage was so smooth that people were like, wow, that's actually really great footage. And that really helped me. But I think it's just finding out what's working, what isn't, and continuing to post. But don't get lost in the numbers. Don't do it. We got some claps in here. Thank you. I got 642 impressions on my latest vid. That's great. That's great. And how many of those converted into for your click-through rate? So Game Fever Online, if you don't mind, what was your click-through rate for that video? And then we know, especially for gaining a lot of impressions, we may be thinking for the longest time that our click-through rate's good because we didn't have a lot of impressions. Now that you're gaining them, that's a great video to gauge as far as click-through rate goes. So we got some clap here. Congratulations. Wash hands. There we go. Clap. Thank you, guys. Yes, lots of love. And starting a channel is, in my opinion, the hardest thing. It was so hard for me to start over. It was so hard. I mean, I went from almost 1.5 thousand subscribers in a matter of months. Like my channel just like whoop, grew fast. And I'm not showing off. I'm just saying, like, I started implementing everything I share with you guys. And yeah, I mean, it's real. It's real. But I had to really take the time to figure out what was working and what wasn't. I'm not sharing with you guys anything I'm not doing. For reals. Let's see. Just rechecked 19.9 click-through impressions. Yep. And then check to see, let's see, just recheck 19.9 click-through. So you're going to have two things. You're going to have click-through rate, which is going to be your CTR, and then you're going to have impressions. And make sure that what you do on Cook Fishing is don't look at your overall. In my opinion, is that overall doesn't matter at all. Does not matter. Especially nowadays, because a lot of the analytics get mixed in between YouTube Shorts and regular videos. But click on the video itself when you're in your analytics, or you can go to content and you'll see analytics. You can click there for that video specifically. But you're going to have impressions, which is going to be a number. Let's say it is 19 impressions. And then you have click-through rate. So out of those 19 impressions, how many people actually clicked it? So an impression is just when somebody's scrolling through and they see your video. Your click-through rate is actually when somebody decides to click it. So we see Mr. Beast, who puts so much time into content, but puts almost even more time into his thumbnails because he knows the importance of thumbnails. So I've always taken note on that. Zebo Lightning says, the joys of my channel where it's just gameplay without voiceover. Nice. Good advice. Cheers, Brendan. Absolutely. On Cook Fishing. And I please keep me updated as well as our community, especially in the Facebook group. And just keep us updated on either questions or the progress of your channel. Let's see. Vio Goalie. Right on, Brennan. I live stream daily for 8 weeks. And my first stream sucked. And my 40th sucked a little less. I love that. I love that. 100%. 100%. I can't wait to look back on these and like, dang, for the longest time, I was actually live streaming in my kitchen. And my wife even said, she's like, we need to take a picture of you in your kitchen. And that's my thing. Like, why not? Why does it have to be this crazy setup? Like, use what you have and then eventually throughout time improve. Like my lighting and stuff, like I didn't get this stuff right away. Like I'm in the military, guys. So, I mean, my paycheck doesn't fluctuate. It stays the same. I got 2 kids and a wife. So I have other responsibilities, much more important in my opinion. But throughout time, I was able to make slow progress on my channel because I was taking time to learn, but also in regards to the products that I use. Starts at Gaming says, congrats, Brendan, for reaching 600 subs. Thank you. Thank you, friend. And congrats to all of you that are making improvements too. I got 1.4K impressions on the last video with a 3.2% CTR. So what I would say in Power Code is, I don't know how long ago that video was, but what I would for sure say is give that some time. Give it some time. One, that's great. You're getting the impressions. YouTube's pushing your video out. You're getting that promotion. Now, on the other hand, don't just go and change your thumbnail right away. Give it some time. That's what I say. So maybe a month, maybe a few weeks, and then see how it's still doing, and then go back and you can always change it. Your thumbnails won't affect your ranking. It's your titles that will. So if you go and keep changing your titles, you're going to be messing up your spot in the ranks. So just be aware of that. Why does it say 14 impressions but 0 click-through rate, even though my video has over 100 views? Maybe it is. Sometimes I know with YouTube also the numbers are just screwed up. So sometimes it'll let you know in the analytics too. It'll have like a gray space letting you know like that day or whatever the analytics may not be correct. But that makes no sense to me. I don't know if somebody else wants to answer that one. 14 impressions has over 100 views with a 0% click-through rate. I think those analytics are just wrong. So, I mean, people have to click it to watch it, right? Let's see. Z-Bolt Lightning says, oh, wow, military, wish I could sub twice. You have my utmost respect. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. And it comes with its challenges being a YouTuber, but I wouldn't change what I do. I got less than 10 years. April was actually my 10th year in the military. So really, really happy. I love what I do, and I love being a YouTuber. So my goal is to one day be a YouTuber, especially in 10 years, go full time. I don't plan on going anywhere. So if you're sick of all the BS, no, we do that later. What's the average audience retention? Average audience retention, that the goal for audience retention is we want to shoot for 50%. So there's no average audience retention. Now, if you're looking at YouTube Shorts, I suggest making your videos between 30 seconds and 45 seconds because audience retention is crucial, especially, I mean, it's crucial for every video. But when we look at our videos, if you have a 5-minute video and your average view duration or your audience retention for that video of 5 minutes is a minute, I would then suggest your next video, make it 3 minutes and then try to get that at 50%. Make a few videos like that. Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's audience is different. Every channel is different. Every audience is different. Could have similarities, but my audience here may not want a 15-minute video. Maybe they're like, hey, give me more BS. I mean, I could try to make it work, but here's the thing. I believe, especially when we're first starting off, delivering value in a shorter amount of time, it's 2021, everyone. So I think that giving people value as quick as we can in the best way that we possibly can, that's going to be the goal moving forward. So making longer videos, that's not always the answer. I need more watch time. It doesn't mean you make a longer video. You make your videos as long as they need to be. So 10-minute video, you got 2 minutes of audience retention, shorten your videos, and especially at first. Now, as your channel goes, now you may be able to start making them longer, but pay attention to how your audience reacts to that. So, wait, never mind. 779 impressions with an 8.5 click-through rate. That's really good. That's good. And as you're gaining those impressions, just keep an eye. Maybe that 8.5 click-through rate is at higher than usual, because if it is, take note on that. What's the Facebook group called? It is, I think it is, it's like YouTube community with Brennan Sparks, I think, or something like that. Hold on. I mean, I could always look. Hold on, I'm just being lazy. Let's see. YouTube growth with Brennan Sparks. So that's the name of the group. And I'm sure somebody could probably share the link. But the link is actually in the description too. We're about to get started with our next review, by the way. So I just want to let everybody know. On a previous video that I made 3 weeks ago, I got 3.3 thousand impressions. Great. But my click-through rate stayed around 3%. So in PowerCode, if you have another video that had a higher click-through rate than 3% with maybe around the same amount of impressions, I would also take note on that. 3%, in my opinion, I would go ahead and edit your thumbnail, make a change, see with other videos. That's why I say we got to build a library of content. Got to build a library of content. because in that way we have more to go off of. So before I start telling you to change stuff, keep posting and keep experimenting with your thumbnails and see how people are reacting. My media says, wait, never mind. That was a glitch. I have 779. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep. Blue Lotus Films. Hey, friend. Thanks so much for coming in. Hey, Brennan, I wonder if people found Lime Media's video through a link outside YouTube. Would that affect the click-through rate? Not if it was, well, let's see. But that still doesn't make sense because it only had so many impressions. So even if the link is shared and somebody still has to click, because it would be an external link. So they would still have to click that link in order to watch the video. It's the only thing I could think of. And especially with the amount of impressions, I don't know. That's still a good point. I mean, that could be it. That could be it. Either way, Blue Lotus, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Great point to bring up too. Uncooked Fishy says, I think people like this channel because you come across as a genuine guy. Oh, thank you. I can pretty much promise you that after this live stream, I'm the same person. It was funny. Where'd Richard go? Oh, he's not in here. But we were actually talking about that too. And that's my goal. My goal is to literally have fun, be myself, and provide value. That's it. That's it. So, but Uncle Fishing, thank you a lot for that feedback. Uncook, maybe he's a robot. The military is doing testing on YouTube. Oh, I love that. That's good. That's good. That was really good. Bargo says, yes, Brennan is an amazing guy. I really like him. He really works hard and gives us all to YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. All right, next channel. Next channel. We are pulling up is Elda. Okay. I do this every time. I screw up names. I just can't remember. I know there was a couple that we pulled up under the old one, but I swear my memory is just like gone. Anyways, we are not reviewing this channel because we already did that one. Oh, it pulled up a new stop screen share. April Fools. LD fix. Okay, here we go. So just pulling up this channel. Let me know, all of you that are here, do you know what this channel is about? Without looking at the channel keywords, does this channel speak to you on what we're going to be watching? And that's what I want to ask before we move forward. And I do want to say in the icon, I think it's pretty cool. Here, we'll remove my face real quick. So with the icon saying the LD, I think it's kind of cool how the tree's in front of the E. I think that's pretty legit. But what I would say is I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to give my feedback on what I think. So here we have Game Fever says, thinks it's about mountains. Never Call Me Again says, I don't know. No idea. EMP Tech Repairs Photography. Yeah, I think that would, that'd be a good one. I do think that'd be good. It's ominous. My guess is Gaming Channel. Ooh, gaming. All right. I would have never thought gaming. Blue Lotus. We will see. Looks like a scene from a cutscene from an old Game Boy game. Yeah, it does actually kind of look like that. I mean, it is a beautiful image. So we can say that. And Power Code says a filming channel. All right. So with your guys' feedback, what I'm getting at with this, because I almost assumed that we would have a similar view on this, and that is we're not really sure what we're going to be watching. We're not really sure. We can't. What I would say is to this creator and to everybody else that's here too. A lot of times we think people can just assume they would know the content based off of our channel name, but we want to make it so easy for people. They see the channel name. Maybe it's your gamer tag, and you're like, obviously they're going to know. Doesn't matter. We want a nice gaming channel banner. Same thing with our icon. So not everybody is going to know exactly what you do, how you do it, everything else. So what I would say to LDFX is, and hopefully I'm saying that right, but what I would say is make it more clear. And a way that we can do that is 1, change the image. 2, possibly. 2 would be put your value proposition in your banner. If you guys are like, dude, what the heck are you talking about? What is that? Value proposition is your why. Why do you make videos? Why should somebody subscribe? We wonder how to gain subscribers, but what is our value? What is our why? My why is I'm going to help you start and grow on YouTube. If you're starting on YouTube, you definitely came to the right place. And by the way, you guys, please hit that like button if you're getting value out of this. Hit subscribe, click that bell, especially if you're new here. But that's what I'm saying. That would be the why. So LDFX, what is your why? 57 subscribers. I'm just going to assume, so we have 8 videos. You may not know your why. You're just getting started. So that's why I say experiment. But as you continue to post on your channel, maybe for right now, so let's look at your channel keywords. So I'll give you a tip real quick. So tutorial, how to create sunburst for thumbnails. All right, so we have some thumbnail stuff. Free video FX, free Premiere Pro FX. So yeah, we probably have some type of photography, video editing, how to use Premiere Pro. Okay. Free Twitch overlays. Videos I recommend. And uploads. All right. So real quick, best audio settings, tutorials. So yeah, even if you put in here LDFX, and then under it, it's like videos, even if it's like video software editing / tutorials, something like that. You know, just something in there that lets us know exactly what this is about. And like I said, you may not know that at first. At least you have a banner up. So we'll say that. Many people just don't do a banner at first. So I think that's great. And you, like I said, you did do some unique stuff with your icon. So let's have a clear vision moving forward. Let's not look at the now, right? I mean, you got started. So once again, also to you, congratulations on getting started. We got 3 months ago. I think moving forward for you is just going to be remaining consistent on the platform. Try to post a video each week, just one. A lot of people say 2, 3, 4, go full time. Like, post 1 video a week, get started, make each video better, make custom thumbnails, which you're doing. Those will also get better. But as you really, you're like, okay, I tried this whole video and audio editing thing. I don't really think I want to do that route. Maybe I want photography. That's cool. Your why can change. Maybe I won't do YouTube advice forever. Maybe the new MeTube comes out or something. And then I'm like, ooh, guys, let's talk about MeTube. It's just like YouTube. That was really corny, but you see what I'm saying. But I don't really like it when a lot of people are like, niche down, niche down. You got to niche. Is it niche or niche? You got to do that. No, you don't. Especially when you start on YouTube. You don't. You want to experiment. You want to improve. You want to get better. Your why can change. You are the creator. You could really do whatever the heck you want to do. But the sooner you do niche down, the better. That way YouTube can recognize your audience. You could recognize your audience, because that way when somebody clicks on one video, they're going to continue to go down this rabbit hole of amazing content because it's all similar. But you don't have to do that right away. So LDFX, keep doing what you're doing, but just have a vision. Eventually try to have a vision of, here's where I see myself. Here's the type of content I want to do. And I think you started with that. So maybe for now you could put in your banner. Like I said, however you would market that. Let's look at the home real quick, because you're the one that put them on here. Free video FX, video effects, video editing. Let's see, templates, how to use Premiere Pro. So yeah, I think video editing, and then you could do like a slash or something, FX, do another one, animations, tutorials, or something like that. Just it seems like it's your why right now. So we want our why to be there. And next we can see, now here's another thing. I talk about this a lot. That's why we pulled up Nick Neiman's channel earlier. And that's our external links here. So imagine this, LDFX, you're like, how do I gain subscribers? One thing that we want to do, and this, I have no doubt in this, I will promise you this, YouTube will reward you the longer you keep people on the platform, especially on your channel. So we don't want to bring people outside of YouTube. So let's say somebody comes here, like Twitch. I love Twitch. I wonder what he does on Twitch because I'm not really even that big on YouTube. Boom. Now they're gone. They're on Twitch. We want to keep people on YouTube. One way that I don't keep people on YouTube is if people want to buy me a coffee, links in the description, or if they want to use one of the affiliate links because they want to check out the product, stuff like that. But mainly we want to try to keep people on YouTube. That would be my suggestion. We talked about this earlier. So let's say even this one right here, we just copy your URL at the top. You guys can't see it. I can. But at the top, you have your URL. And then we will go ahead and at the end do add on there !sub_ confirmation equals 1 if you need an example. I think, who was it? Reagan V Films let me know my link's broken. I'll take a look at it. But yeah, I think that's really all I have for now. I mean, I don't want to rate your thumbnails here. I don't want to give you a score or let you know what I think. I mean, you're making thumbnails. So you'd be surprised how many people just don't make thumbnails. Expand your playlist as you continue to post and expand your description. We could put keywords and stuff in there and blah, blah, blah. But I would just say, think about the value that you have and then put the word you in there as much as possible because it's what you're welcome to the channel where you get to, where we get to, but try to eliminate as much as you can of the word I. So even this, welcome to LDFX. Here you can, see, I like that. You can get free animations and learn video editing, animating, and photo photography. Cool. Next line. This channel was started because, I mean, you can go there and maybe expand on that a little bit. And links, Twitch. Yeah, we talked about that. All right, that's all I got. What do you guys think? Anything that you'd like to add onto that? I want to make sure that we're providing value, as always. I'm out of focus again. There we go. Something mystical. Okay. Never call me again says, I'm learning a ton of great stuff here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sparks Gaming coming soon. Absolutely not, Shards of Gaming. Absolutely not. Hi again. Please help my channel. I do Minecraft videos. Yes, Slothlove. Well, welcome back. And as I always let you know, Slothlove, because I do remember channels, just make sure that you keep hanging around and you keep applying the tips that are given, especially by the community. But that's what I would say to you. And let's move on. If you guys hear crazy kids in the background, sorry. I don't know what else to say. We started earlier today. Usually we're going at 7:30. Usually we can get them in bed and everything's calm and quiet and peaceful. And that's not the case because we started earlier today. Next channel, we are reviewing Z-Bolt Lightning. Okay. So let me know. Same thing. I think rather than going that route again, I think that I see what you did with the lightning and stuff. I dig it. Last name Sparks, right? Woo. But I will say that we don't know, once again, really what this is about. I see here with channel keywords, we have fun, games, VR. But I would not know that based upon channel name, icon, and banner. So I would expand on that. Put your subscribe button over here on the right side. And but once again, you got started. You got one video. So congratulations on getting started. We'll talk about that in a minute here. But vibing in a Beat Saber. So yeah, so as you continue to post in Z-Bolt Lightning, I think you probably still hear, but even I think the advice will be exactly the same that we gave for the last channel. You're making moves. You're making moves. You got a banner, got an icon created, probably getting a feel for what you want to do, and you'll improve, but you made your first video. So let's see. So I would just say moving forward, this would be my question to you, and it goes for all of us. What is going to set you apart? Just think about this. You made your first video, but what's going to set you apart moving forward from other creators? Think about this. If I had the same game, could I make pretty much the same video? Answer is going to be yes. Like, in my opinion, anybody can game, but really think about, who am I as a creator? I don't really want to show my face. Cool. Are you going to do voiceovers? Or are you just going to share the game? I mean, these are all the things that you're going to think about moving forward. Uploads, looks like you do have more than one video. So let's see, feature channels, Tempex, orange. Okay. So we have, one of the things I did notice here is, even for this video, would be vibing and Beat Saber. So it's the title of this video and then actually the description and even channel keywords. So I think it's very vague. So we're going to want to add more details there. Let's see, when your computer can't keep up to your speed. That's a cool thumbnail too. I mean, it's a 1:20 video. In my opinion, I would do a YouTube Shorts video, make it 59 seconds, and then turn that into a Shorts. Having a good time, grooving in Beat Saber, having a bad time, I'm back. So these are all going to be titles that people aren't going to search for. So here's one thing. If we're waiting, I'm just saying, if we're waiting for a viral video to happen, you're going to be having a much longer, harder journey than you are by mastering the fundamentals. So what I would say is, start thinking of titles that people are searching for. And in Z-Bolt Lightning, I see you're still in here. So I would just say that's going to be a big one. What did you say? Let's see. Beat Saber, I'm in the top 8,000. So a lot of my gameplay is higher than others. So I'm just saying, in regards to that, like vibing and Beat Saber, 84 views from 6 months ago. We have a follow-up to that, Beat Saber, 5 months ago, 75 views. Beat Saber music hits, different. 2 months ago, 20 views. What I want to help you do is get 2,000 views. Or being realistic right now, for now, like let's get the first one to like 200 views. But if we just do something like, because you're saying vibing, like Beat Saber music hits different, or vibing to Beat Saber. Like if we type in Beat Saber, what pops up? Hardest songs, Expert Plus, Rap God, trailer, VR. So let's go VR. What comes after that? 360, trailer, hardest song, Expert Plus, VR game. Okay. What comes after that? Price, UK, download. Oculus Quest 2 gameplay, Beat Saber. VR games, Oculus Quest 2, Beat Saber. So it's just longer tail keywords, but just really making them for what people are searching for. The longer the keywords here, the longer tail, that's going to really slim down the competition. The competition is going to be way higher for Beat Saber music hits different. And it may not even be something that somebody types in. I do not like to party. So in this in itself, I don't think it's a YouTube Shorts video, but 40 seconds, I would make that a YouTube Shorts. So I would say, moving forward, that would be my tip to you, is thumbnails. Because when we put them up to your competition, how much are they going to stand out? And next would be gaining those impressions by making better titles that people will search for. The freshest Beat Saber map. So yeah, I would just, and then that way too, when we're researching different keywords that people are searching for, now we have ideas for future videos. So now you're gearing your content towards what people are searching for. We're not making videos and saying, okay, what are people searching for? We're seeing what people are searching for and then making our content. So that's what I would say. Playlists, I would expand on these. And then for your about, I would also expand on your description too as you continue to post. But yeah, I think where you're at with the amount of videos you have, I think you know what kind of type of videos you want to make. So I would put that here. And let's see which amount of views you have. So Groovin and Beat Saber. And you'd be surprised. So even just having the word Beat Saber, how many other videos are out there with Beat Saber? Do they actually put the words Beat Saber in the thumbnail? That can also send signals to YouTube to put it in front of the right audience. So yeah. So for Z-Bolt Lightning, that's my review. And like I said, I'm not picking anybody apart really or feel a certain way, I just want to be completely honest with you. And I think as you make more playlists, also put that on your main channel too. So recent videos by Z-Bolt Lightning. And then you could also have Beat Saber VR tutorials, Beat Saber VR. I mean, man, it is so windy out. You could do a lot of different things there. So that's my review. Hope that you'll find those improvements and implement those changes. And I think that it could really help your channel out, Z-Bolt Lightning. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. James Pruitt, hey Brendan Sparks and everyone, what's up, friend? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming in, man. How you doing? Game Fever Online says, if you are a gaming channel, be a person playing the game, not the game playing itself. It's getting crazy in here. Let's see. I would say try to make more consistent thumbnails. Z-Bolt Lightning says, a lot of that stuff is software specific, and I use an Index, which is the highest quality headset. So I don't want to downgrade to fit keywords. A lot of the stuff is hardware specific, and I use an Index, which is the highest quality headset. So I don't want to downgrade to fit keywords. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. Everything that was shared, Z-Bolt Lightning, now you can translate that, and then however you want to do it to implement on your channel. Just please, all I ask is keep us updated on the results on any changes that you're making. I understand Z-Bolt. Try to meet them in the middle. I don't do a lot tech reviews that people want to see because the keywords are too competitive. Absolutely. EMP Tech Repairs says, finally made a banner. Congrats, friend. Sweet. Only thing I can say for gamers is have a main game, but don't be afraid to play games similar to it. I also agree with you, Shards of Gaming, 100,000 million %. And the next channel up for review is King's YT. And if you're having a good time, please hit that like button on this video, even though my kids are screaming upstairs. Regardless, hope you guys are having a good time. King's YT, we're pulling you up right now, me friend. And here we go. So yeah, I like the banner a lot. You guys know maybe you don't, so I'm not gonna say you know. I don't want to say I'm not the biggest fan of other, like I use Twitter, I use Facebook, I use them, stuff like that. But like I always talk about keeping people on the platform. Now you could put your handle in there for Instagram, but I would still have your subscribe button on the right-hand side. So I would say that. I don't know. Can you guys see my? I don't think you can. Oh, I think I see it. Let me see. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if you can see my mouse. But subscribe button over here. I dig the banner. I think the banner looks really nice. And once again, we'll assume that this is gaming. So, I mean, it's a pretty dark icon and banner, and then we're posting Fortnite videos. So I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe put a Fortnite character in there. I don't know. Gamers, let me know what you guys think. That's what I want to hear about, or really hear from all the gamers. So channel keywords, you can do that. Once again, you can go here and you can go in, I believe you could do it here from settings, but you can also go in the YouTube studio, and the bottom left, there's settings there. I'm not sure if you could do it there, but update your channel keywords. You could put your long tail keywords there. That way, once again, we want YouTube to know what kind of content we're making. Blue Lotus says, can't hear the kiddos. Okay, good. Crazy. Yeah, they're my kids, so naturally, I guess they would be crazy. Upload. So yeah, we could do recent videos by King's YT and expand other playlists. Let's see if you have more. So I would put these playlists in there and expand on them, because I'm pretty sure I ended up seeing some Fortnite. Yeah, so some Fortnite playlists, season 7, and let's see, my channel introduction. So where's your video? And that's another thing. I didn't see a video here either. So go into your customization on your channel and put your best video that's operating the best. Put that here for people who have not subscribed. For those who have subscribed, I like to put my most recent actual video. Thumbnails look good. Gamers, where you guys at? Game Fever Online says, I think there's a missed, what am I doing? I think there's a missed opportunity on matching the theme of the banner onto the thumbnails, or vice versa. Yeah, so I mean, this is a pretty dark background, so I think it'd be, this is me, I think it'd be pretty cool. I love magenta. I like, with gamers, I'm always a big fan of gamer banners. I think they're usually like really poppy in your face, and I like the simplicity of this, and it's actually pretty dope. But I also think that if you're going to use the pinks, the magentas, those light colors in there, I think that'd be really cool to, even if you put that somewhere, even if it's the eyes of your icon, like, that'd be pretty sweet. And then that kind of, you see this like little lightning here, like it maybe like goes out. I get crazy with these, but kind of goes out, and then you kind of get these other colors in there, the magentas, just to kind of boom, catch your attention. So moving forward, that's kind of like where my mind goes, is you have the dark theme, but let's put those other colors to make it pop. That's what I say. Don't play Warzone or Fortnite, but it is a little too dark. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Shards of Gaming says, sorry, I'm editing videos. I'm almost caught up editing. Do I need to pack, man? Okay, cool. And we have, so we talked about the playlist, and for your about, welcome to the King's channel. I'll be playing games by myself and with my friends. Hope you guys enjoy the vids. And also hope they make you laugh. I think you should subscribe because I make gaming content with memes. Yeah, so I would redo the description. I mean, you could say welcome to King's YT, because that's like your metadata. I mean, that's like your main keyword right there. That's your channel. So welcome to King's YT, where you can enjoy, not hilarious, you can enjoy, even if you put, I mean, see what's out there for keywords. I don't know. That's something else to think about. But he's talking about make you laugh. Humorous gaming, comma, something, comma, something. Or if everything is on hilarious gaming or comedy gaming or something like that, I would definitely put that in there. Or games by myself and with my friends. So yeah, I wouldn't even say that, and then I wouldn't kind of really have an extended long on why somebody should enjoy your type of video style and think about subscribing. So talk about your value, bam, right in the beginning. This channel was created to spread more laugh in the world. So if that's your type of content, you came to the right place. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss future live streams, or you don't miss weekly live streams and videos, you know, something in that realm, I would say. Because based off the banner, based off the icon, I'm thinking like we're about to go to like war, or I'm thinking we're about to probably play some type of gun game or something like that. But then it kind of goes into like family fun type of footage within the thumbnails. So we kind of want that to, in my opinion, translate. Hopefully I'm not missing anything there. And King's YT, hope you enjoyed the review. How's everybody doing? You guys still in the chat? Everybody good? Any questions you have, please feel free to let me know. This is also an opportunity for Q&A. We're chilling. We're hanging out. Starts a Gaming says, yeah, the banner gave off a war vibe. Yeah, I kind of felt that too. I felt that too. So 34 subscribers, King's YT. Congrats to you, friend. 14 videos, I think, in all. So really good stuff. And for you also, I guess I didn't really mention it, but I would just say continue to maybe extend those keywords in your titles, making our titles searchable. If you don't know anything about that, I have plenty of videos on that. But your thumbnails look good, and those will only continue to get better too. So congrats to you, friend. Ooh, so is Rogue Company better for PS4 or Nintendo Switch? Downloaded it. Are you excited? Rogue Company, I've only played it on Nintendo Switch. I actually haven't played that for PS4, so I don't really know that. I would assume that the experience is probably better on PS4. I mean, Nintendo Switch isn't known for gaming unless you're like splatooning it up or something. But I would probably say PS4. I think any type of gun game or anything like that, naturally, controller-wise, the experience online probably going to be Xbox. However, I'm a big PlayStation fan. However, I only play Nintendo Switch. So when I really like boil it all down, I've only played Rogue Company on Nintendo Switch, but I haven't played that game in a minute. But I was messing people up though, for sure. Game Fever Online also says Sparks game is still here. Thank you, friend, for that. Sparks gang. And let's see who our next review is. Line Media. Line Media. And here's another thing. If you are getting value, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss the next channel review that we do every Wednesday. But you never know, we do pop-up live streams and weekly videos. So make sure you're subscribing and clicking that bell. But if you're getting value, also hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I wanted to also say thank you to some channels. So I'm going to actually do something else before we pull up Line Media. Give me 1 second here. I always forget if I use... Oh, dang it. Use the wrong one. Hold on. Really? For reals? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I have to do this. I have to do this. Why? I'm trying to pull something up so I can thank you guys, and it's acting up on me. I try to be fancy. I try to do fun things. No. Google is not listening to me at all. Patience, young grasshopper. All right, guys. I will get this. Maybe I can do that. I'm trying to log in. All right. So I swear, only when I'm live, nothing ever wants to work for me. So appreciate you guys being patient. So what I want to do is I want to give some people a special thank you. And one is going to be Supreme Gecko. So these are actually the recent creators who bought me a coffee. So if you guys want to support the channel, there's a link down in the description for Buy Me a Coffee. And it's just to support the channel. Most of that money goes back to you guys anyways. but it's just another way for you guys to go above and beyond and support. So if you do, just want to say thank you. If not, it's all cool. But Supreme Gecko recently bought a coffee, so thank you very much, Supreme Gecko. We have the Buried Wealth, Lumber Mill DIY, Hollywood Reseller, Cali Reseller Lewis, and yeah, those are the recent supporters for Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you guys for going above and beyond. Just wanted to just give a quick shout out because of you guys doing that for me. So really, really, really appreciate it. So our next review, we are doing Line Media, and I'm really digging the banner. Let me know, everybody in the chat, what you guys think. I think at Line Media, I know we pulled you up before, but cinematic car edits. Plain as day to me. We are missing the subscribe link in the bottom right here, so add that. But I can still see the text. I think having the dark car with the white text, I think that's pretty easy to read. Game Fever Online says, neat banner. Shards of Gaming says, banner screams movie or cinematic stuff. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. I agree. Game Fever Online, I don't know. Brendan mentioned it before, so I thought I'd try it. Laugh aloud. He said he'd watch it if I made a video on it. On what? Oh, on you talking about Rogue Company? Oh, so Shards of Gaming made a video on Rogue Company. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably have to check that out. Line Media, though, I like your banner. I think now that we know, the only thing that kind of interests me is the name Line Media. I don't know if you have like I don't know all the business stuff, like an LLC or something that makes Line Media your like company or brand. But Line Media in itself, having the word media, I guess, states that it's a media company. So I don't know. I was just thinking of like channel names, but I like the banner. And I agree. I do think it screams movies or cinematic stuff. Shards of Gaming. Okay. So next, I would expand on your keywords. We have cinematic other edits. So I would think keywords also for your playlist, just as we do our regular form content. I would also expand, add more playlists to your main channel. You have 2 of them here, but let's see how many videos you have. What the heck? Okay. So we have quite a few videos from 2 months ago. Congrats, friend. Keep it up. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure on, because I'm not so familiar with this niche, is the thumbnails themselves. Are they cool images? Yes. Do they catch my attention? I'd probably say no. The only reason I say that is because they're kind of dark. And like I said, in some sort of way, we're going to want them to stand out amongst the competition. I think when I see them on your channel, I think they look cool. But when we put them in a top 10 or top 20 or 30, how are they going to stand out amongst the others? So really research other competition. That's what I would say before I start telling you really what I think about the thumbnails. I'm just saying that I guess there's nothing that really like kind of gravitates me towards them to really be inclined to make the click. That's why I say we can make the best video in the world, but if the thumbnail doesn't give us the click, people are missing out on the great content that we're making. So I'm not saying they're bad thumbnails. I'm just saying I think moving forward, keep thinking competition. Mountain Circuit, Steve's Turbo RSX, Line Media. So yeah, that would be another thing too that I think would interest me is putting text, more text in your thumbnails. So like I said, you got to review your competition, and just having Audi R8 V10 in your thumbnail, like would that help? I don't know. You'll have to research that. But in your about, we have, I make cinematic edits of cars. All my content is edited by me, but not filmed by me, at least of now. If you would like me to take down a video, please contact me via Discord. I think this is the same description as before, but we don't even have your channel name in your description. Welcome to Line Media. Welcome to Line Media, where you get everything cinematic, including car edits and whatever, whatever your why is, put that in your description. Make that the first thing. Because I feel like other than that, it's just pretty much Discord contact information in case somebody wants to take the video down. But before we get to taking the video down, why should somebody watch it in the first place? That's what I would say. Other than just making cinematic edits of cars, I think you can go a little bit further with that type of information. Well, Line Media, I hope you enjoyed your review. I think that's all I have on that. If anybody would like to add anything, please let me know. Dig the banner, though. The banner was really cool. Game Fever Online said, Shards of Gaming says, I used it for Mario series. Okay, you guys are just chatting it up. For the next review we have is Cal's Animals. So I'm interested to pull up Cal's Animals. It's actually been a long time since we've done so, and I'm interested to see if new videos were made and if there's been updates. Cal's Animals, I don't think you're still here. I haven't seen you in the chat, but here's the thing. It's been a while since we've had you in, and I know that you were talking about so you said new video every Wednesday, and we have 4 months ago, 2 months ago, and then 1 month ago. So I would either take that out of your banner or just reconsider how often you're posting, or just try to stick with that. Try to post every Wednesday. And then I would do subscribe in your banner. And I know your banner is, I believe, the same as the last time that we put it up. But honestly, Cal's Animals, if you're looking at YouTube growth, it's just going to be posting each week. That's just going to have to be the focus moving forward for growth. We got to keep showing up. So 32 subscribers for 3 videos is great nonetheless. But I can't really give feedback based off of the 3 videos. Because here we're going to want, you have your video here, but we're going to want playlists like we talk about often. And like I said, I can't really talk about thumbnails or improvement because there's only 3 to go off of. I would then create playlists, and then I would also expand on your description. So if you want my honest opinion, Cal's Animals, I think that it's great. Your mission is, I believe you mentioned before, it's to share the love of animals with people in the world. But the only way to continue doing that is to keep showing up. And if the goal isn't YouTube growth, then yeah, I mean, you could just post once a month and hopefully people watch. But if you really want to make more of an impact, you got to keep showing up. So that's what I would say. And then as you continue to post, I would say do a follow-up review after you make maybe your 30 videos or maybe 15 videos or somewhere around there. That way we can kind of gauge what your vision is moving forward. Because I believe the last time I talked to you was kind of well, I love making animal videos and that's about it. That's all I'm really looking for. So if that's the case, then awesome job, friend. Keep doing what you're doing. But if you really want to take it to the next level, that's what I would say moving forward. So, and yeah, typically we have a pretty long queue of channels to review, but we don't today. We don't. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pull up a channel, and I'm going to do, we did Nick Neiman. That's who we pulled up last time. But oh, by the way, if you guys ever do buy me a coffee, if you go that route, then please let me know in the chat if you ever do. That way I can say thank you to you while you're here in the chat. I'm sorry, my ADD is kind of kicking in. Let's see, we have let's do that. Yeah, I want to make sure I say thank you if you guys donate any money towards the channel. Now, this is a banner that I've always really liked. I've always kind of taken note of. This is Brian G. Johnson TV. Brian G is another guy within my niche. And I'm sharing these with you because these are guys who give YouTube tips. So what are they doing on their channel? Once again, we can see subscribe on the banner. Hopefully everybody can see that. The bottom right, subscribe. Nick Neiman's, it was click to subscribe. Brian G's is subscribe. So what is his value? Amplify your message. Okay. I like the color theme, and Brian G is usually sticking with that yellow, black. So what we see here, though, look at the difference in his thumbnails, the experimenting with the different colors and things of that nature too. So he's not just doing yellow and black. That may be his main color. I mean, he's putting yellow in a lot of them, but look at the level of experimenting with different stuff. And I think it's really crazy how like this says more subs. I mean, it can't be any more simpler than that. Do not click. Yeah, it's definitely not clickbait, Brian G. But then you click, and then you're like, thank goodness I did, because Brian G. Johnson is awesome. Suck at YouTube, giveaway. But so what can we take note of here? One is Brian G. Johnson will let you know that more views. So here, day 1, 100, day 10, 1,000. Look at this. 57 views, 57,000 views. Why is he doing this? Because it works. Because it works. Let's go in the past. Watch this. 46,000 views. Is that higher than these ones? Heck yeah. And did he do the same thing in 2019? Yeah, he did. Unless I'm talking crap. 1 year ago, it's like before, after, before, after, before. Well, this not necessarily before and after, but the side by side. Look at the difference in the views. It works. Guess what else works? The stupid YouTube face. We all know the stupid YouTube face. Many people who are like new to YouTube or like are viewers, so a lot of people like they'll talk about the YouTube face. Why do you do this stupid face? Because it gets clicks. And maybe your stupid YouTube face isn't as good as somebody else's stupid face when they're doing the stupid YouTube face. Okay. So the best way to know is our analytics. TubeBuddy also does give that to us. They give us through click, what is it? Magnets, right? Click magnet. Yeah, click magnet. You click there, and TubeBuddy will let us know, hey, your thumbnails are way better when you're closer to the thumbnail or further away, or you're doing the stupid YouTube face, showing excitement or mystery, stuff like that. But look at, do you see that lime green color like anywhere else? I think one day he's like, let's try lime green. 8.2 thousand, 91,000. That's really good. 7.3, 23. Then he starts, probably this is all playlist related, lime green, lime green. So creating themes around your playlist, that's cool. But these before and after thumbnails, they work for him. May not work for you, but taking note of that is important. Let's see what he does with his playlists. How to make money on YouTube. It wasn't just how to make money on YouTube, how to go viral on YouTube. Morning Fame. Yeah, he's most of the videos from Morning Fame. How to get more YouTube views, 2016. Just continue to expand on your playlists. This is for all of us. I'm not talking to Brian G. Want to grow your YouTube channel? Starts with his value proposition. Start now by staking your claim and amplify your message. Subscribe today to stay up to date on the latest YouTube updates, features, and strategies. Got to take notes. Got to take notes. I'm telling you, I'm not afraid to show other YouTube gurus. I know you guys watch other YouTube gurus. That's cool. I'm not, like I say, I'm not trying to be Brian G, but there's definitely something we can do to learn from Brian G and to help support his two poodles. So we have him. Let's do my man, one of my biggest influences in the game, no doubt. And that's Sean Cannell. Why am I doing this? Because we went through everybody that's in our queue. So now we can have some fun. Also, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know in the chat. Now's your time, guys. And make sure that you sign up. Join our Facebook group that is in the description. You can join our Facebook group to join the conversation outside of the live streams. Think Media. Love me some Think Media. think marketing, video influencers. I mean, I don't know what Sean Cannell doesn't do or where he isn't. Sean Cannell's a man. I got to meet him here in Vegas. I was in his live, or not in his live stream, but I was enjoying his live stream earlier this morning for Think Marketing. Weekly tips and tools for building your influence online. So we have pictures that he does. So he helps us a lot with this channel, helps a lot with photography, lighting. Okay, we have a picture of a camera, of lighting. We know Sean is speaking at Vid Summit, at all these events. He hosts his own events. In the middle, we have Think Media. I think this is actually a pretty cool banner, and I think it sums up what his channel is about. And he's got a team behind him. So, and that's not his whole team, but yeah, Heather Torres, she's super cool too. But like I said, I have no problem showing a channel like this off. So if you're not familiar with Sean Cannell, like I say before, people, I guess, compare me to Sean Cannell, which is amazing. But my whole thing is like, I want to be my own creator. Sometimes it's hard to watch him, in my opinion, because I kind of get sucked in to like the Sean Cannell world. And I'm like, ooh, that's really good. I love how he did that. I'm like, no, I can't do it. Got to be me. But uploads, we have how to create a YouTube channel and make your first video. I mean, look how this, look at the experimenting, how they experiment with different types of thumbnails. It's not all about theme. It's about gaining the click. And if you notice something here, if you're a tech channel, something I've noticed, and I tried to do, I got my new camera, my Canon M50. I tried to compare it with my phone. And honestly, I don't think it was a good video. I talk about that one often, but it was one of my first ones really trying to do tech. I'm not trying to be Think Media. I was trying to show off my new camera. But do you see similarities here? It's not a blurry camera and a face up close. It's the camera itself. So they know when you're showing off the product, that works. We go to videos here and even look at a channel at this caliber, 1.62 million. I remember when they were trying to get to 1 million. I think it was like this year. Now they're already touching up on almost 2 million. It's crazy, but they're also doing daily pretty much. But what can we learn here? Is it too late to start YouTube in 2021? Yes and no. Here's why. Keywords. Is it too late to start YouTube in 2021? That's the keywords. And then we have the addition to add to the title. 5 easy YouTube lighting tips for small spaces. If you have 0 subscribers, do this fast. And then they'll have probably tags that are YouTube tips for beginners. Probably the same thing in their description. So this, I guess, is mainly like for me to like take tips on like, okay, what are people searching for? What type of content would be smart to make? However, all of us can take note on the fact that a channel at this caliber, what they are doing. And it's not, this camera is really cool. You wouldn't believe the features of this. Me and my friends love this camera. I love this niche. No, it's exactly what people are searching for, and it's engaging thumbnails that they have learned works for them and their formula over time. Is there a channel that you would like me to pull up? Maybe you're influenced by. I would like to do that now too. Once again, if you're getting value, if you're enjoying yourself, hit subscribe, click that bell if you're new, hit like on the video if you're enjoying the value. SE CyberSafe, what's up, friend? Thank you so much for coming in. So yeah, we were able to review some channels. It was a lot of fun, and I see that you put in a request. So we can go ahead and pull your channel up real quick. And let me know, SE CyberSafe, since you're here, what updates have you done? I think you said let's see, I just worked overall on production. Nothing much on channel looks. More on content delivery to improve engagement. All right, so you kept the channel mainly the same, but you improved the content itself. Okay, right on. So let's pull your channel up. This is SE CyberSafe, and appreciate you coming back. And let's see the thumbnails itself. So 5 days ago, 309 views. That's great. That's really good. Instagram money flipping scam. Okay. So we have some big hitters here. But looking at recency, we can for sure say 309 views for 5 days ago is probably your best performing like in a minute. So congrats on that. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Let me go back to the beginning. So in this video, I'm going to be listing the dangers and scams of certain age groups face online. So SE CyberSafe started the video right off with the value or the pretty much mirroring the title. And after that, so the first age group are those that are 2 to 8 years old. I mean, so we're getting right into the meat of the content. So I think that's really sweet, man. So awesome job on that. So I also like that you're using video overlays. Let me see something real quick. Okay. Now I don't know SE CyberSafe because we won't do the whole video. So what I would say also is I don't know where you do it at, but like maybe at the minute mark, I don't know what your average audience retention is, but let's say for this 6-minute video, if you know, okay, usually on average, I'm looking at like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then which I think would be a great goal of having 50% audience retention. Maybe it's more, but if you notice that most of your videos, people are maybe clicking away at 1.5 minutes, something like that, take note of that. And maybe at this mark right here at a minute, like if you agree with me, make sure you hit subscribe and click that bell because we're going to be having more content on this in the future because I find it absolutely ridiculous, which brings me to my point number 2. And that's so putting it in there, like subscribe and click that bell because they can relate with the content you're making and they can look forward to similar content in the future. But I like that your video didn't start off with that. Like, hi, welcome to CyberSafe, SE CyberSafe. Because in here, you should definitely subscribe and click that bell. If you get like, I would I love the way that you went with it. I think that your the way you presented information was really good. I think you have video. I don't think you have video overlays, but I would just think about that moving forward. Also, is our calls of action. So maybe try it. Maybe before a minute, maybe after a minute, somewhere around there. Maybe even at 2 minutes, where like you're getting ready to give like your best tip, or maybe you just delivered one of your best tips, and that's where you tell people to subscribe and click that bell so they don't miss the next video because you make content on this each week. So I would say that would be good. So calls of action, we have good tags here. I would expand on these too. So online scams and dangers, your age group is prone to. So I don't know how searchable like the title is itself, but let's see like. But I would have long tail tags. I would expand, use up as many tags as you possibly can, and I would also expand on this part, your about section for your video description. Get in there and put some more keywords in there. So that way the video can be even more searchable. So that's just small stuff. That's small stuff. I know we didn't look at every single video, but I see that you're focusing on the actual video itself. Shards of Gaming says we can't hear the video you're watching. Yeah, my bad. I don't know. I could hear it. My bad. I thought you guys could. Sorry. SC CyberSafe says, level out. I tried telling people to subscribe to this particular video before delivering the third point at around 3 minutes, and I saw people drop out. I had to remove that point on the editor. Yeah, I think naturally, I mean, I know a lot of people actually, it depends on the level of drop off. So in that case, I mean, we should be still having calls of action. So if maybe your call of action is too long, okay, like maybe you're beating around the bush, but what if you keep it to like 2 or 3 seconds? Like, hey, if you agree with me, subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss the next video where I talk about this too. And for the third tip, so keeping that shorter, that way people are like, I'm about to click off in like slow motion as they're about to, like you're already on to the next tip. So I think that can help, or a video overlay of the click on the subscribe, you know, gearing somebody towards just reminding them to subscribe. So I think there's that option too. But just to take it out because people are clicking away, another thing you could pay attention to is if you're having a dip, is there a peak after? So a lot of times people, they won't drop off. What they'll do is they'll click forward. So see if there is a peak also with the dip. So you should see a rise in your, like probably somewhere after where somebody, it's like, okay, I don't want to hear them tell me to subscribe because I'm already subscribed, or, you know. So that's what I would say. But yeah, man, great stuff, and keep doing that. And it sounds like what you did is afterwards you also went into your editor and you are making changes that people are clicking off on. That is actually something I need to do, and I've actually thought about doing, is going back and editing older videos or taking out parts where people are clicking away. My thing on that is I'm more focused on the next video than I am on the prior videos. That's just me. Like I say, I don't do everything right, but anybody would tell you, and it's going to be great advice, is where people are clicking away, delete it, but still keep the flow of the video. That's still a great tip. Another tip is learn from that last video, make the next one twice as better. So I think either way, you could do both. You could do one or the other. But for me, it's just time investment. How much time am I going to put into an older video? And now I'm not going to be able to put as much time into the next one. So that's where my mind goes. So I'm much more consumed with, yep, my last video sucked. All right, well, here's why it sucked. All right, cool. I'm just going to try not to do that again. So SC CyberSafe says, thanks, Brendan. You're welcome, friend. No problem. The boss man, how's it going? I noticed on mine, but I learned from them, do something different. Yeah, the boss man. I don't know if I said hello to you, but yeah, boss man is here, and welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just getting off of work, right on. Hope you had a good day at work. I have so much to edit. Yep. There's always something, I'm telling you. I think I'll submit my channel. I would like to hear feedback for the new changes. Game Fever Online, I'm already familiar with your channels, so you don't need to resubmit. So Game Fever Online, just let me know. You don't have to fill out the form. Just let me know the changes that you made. That'd be the main thing. So I do see that you updated your icon, but the color matches your banner. So, and I've always liked your banner, so I think that looks really good. The only thing that I still think we could do is actually make this bigger. Make Game Fever. You can maybe make that bigger. I'm being picky. I'm just nitpicking stuff at this point. Okay, now I definitely think you guys can hear my kids. Uploads. Recent uploads by Game Fever Online. That's what I would do for that. But it's good you have that. Playing your Mega Man Maker levels. Mega Man Willy Challenge. Playing your Mega Man Maker levels. Live. Let's see. Shorts. Did you do a shorts section? Did you ever create one? Just wondering. If you guys want to, you can create a short section and then put that all the way at the top, and it'll only show up on mobile. So popular uploads. So yeah, that's cool. Popular uploads. Yeah, great channels. Okay. Yeah. Great. You have plenty of playlists here. Like I said, I've pulled up your channel a couple of times, Game Fever. So I'm literally just gonna be nitpicking. So I'm not even gonna lie to you. I got a new mic. Mega Man Maker Viewer Levels Live. Okay, cool. How to unblock. I think this is a hard thing with what I think your channel is going to be geared towards is just Mega Man lovers. So even if you're not talking about like the game specifically, like maybe even just talking about Mega Man and I don't know, just getting ways to get people who love Mega Man just like you do onto your channel. Mega Man Maker Viewer, yeah. Huh. Yeah, so there's a change. So actually showing yourself in your thumbnail, that's a big change. How to unlock, okay, Easter. Okay, so that's cool. I'm interested to see how that goes. Now, don't forget with gaming too. I've always thought of, what are they called? Come on, please don't do this to me. FGTV, just the animated thumbnails, just the or something's happening where like it just makes you want to click because it just looks so much fun. So that's what I would say. So like you say, I got a new mic. To me, that kind of gets my attention, and then we get into Mega Man Maker Viewer Levels. So I don't even know if you need to tell people you got a new mic. Just present that in your video, and then tell people, hey, link it down in the description. But I wouldn't tell people, hey, I got a new mic. I know you find it exciting to tell people, but you could even make a separate video showing people your new mic, doing a review of the product, an affiliate link that's still linked with your top content. So, I mean, you could always go there. But yeah, you're actually showing yourself in your video. I'm excited for you, Game Fever, because that's something new, something different. It's an improvement. That's cool. That's cool. So make sure you have an affiliate link for your new microphone, by the way. But yeah, I just think Mega Man, I would continue to use, I mean, literally like go to Google Images or something. I can't tell you to do that, but I mean, anything, to get somebody's click, even if it's not like the 8-bit or whatever Mega Man, whatever you can do to get that click, get the click. With it not being clickbait, it still revolves around what you're talking about. You're still delivering on your promise. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Let's see what you said. Elliot Hale, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me see. Ew, my old videos. Yes, I love that. Heck yeah. We're looking at old videos. Sorry, Game Fever, I'm doing it. Game Fever Online says, ew, L. My old videos. Laugh out loud. I love that. I absolutely love that. Why? Because it's exactly how we should be thinking. We should look at these old videos in the thumbnails, the titles, the content, and say, L. And there's a reason for that, because we're making improvements. We're getting better. Content delivery is getting better. The views are improving. Look at this. Let's go back. Looks like about 2 months ago. 2 months ago. 926. Is this a short? Yep. So you're making YouTube shorts, which I would definitely suggest. It looks like you're showing yourself here too. But just moving forward. 810. 118. 100. 101. 643. 172. Views are going up. Keep showing up. Keep improving. I still have to put thumbnails on my old videos when I started. Only got them on my recent videos. That's all right. I still have to put thumbnails on my old videos when I started. Only got them on my recent videos. That's an improvement. The boss man, you're making improvements. Simple. Just don't get caught up in the old content. You didn't make them for old videos. Now you're starting to. Great. But don't get caught up in the old. Just keep keep moving forward. Awesome to hear, though. I just love that Game Fever Online said that. Oh, my old videos. That's great. It's awesome. We should all be thinking that way. Game Fever. Do you have Discord? I probably asked this before, but I forgot. Does anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions in regards to YouTube growth? Is there something you're working on? You're just trying to understand. What is it? Let me know. EMP Tech Repairs. What improvements? Let me see what you said in the forum. You've improved your banner and thumbnails. Okay. So one thing that kind of sticks out to me is the banner itself when we're looking at this on desktop. Just be aware of how it looks on different platforms. But it says programming and other tech, but then the text under that is also cut off. So just be aware of that. I think it's cool how you have like the coding in your banner. I think that's great. I still feel like there's a high level of simplicity to the banner, but I mean, you're making improvements. So eventually maybe use something like Fiverr if you want to go that route. Links in the description if you guys want to save some money with your first purchase on that. But yeah, the text looks like it's cut off there. And then for your external links, I've talked about that too. So I have subscribe here rather than Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. That's just my suggestion there. And let's see, uploads. We have, okay. And then you said your thumbnails you've improved on. So this is a YouTube Shorts video, I believe. So yeah, we have lots of YouTube Shorts, and then we have these. So yeah, it's still going to be really hard for me to gauge the thumbnails. One is because I'm not going to review thumbnails for Shorts, period, because almost all of our traffic for YouTube Shorts are going to come from the Shorts shelf, if it gets there to the Shorts shelf. But besides that, I think it's cool that you're making your custom thumbnails. Be aware that the more text you're putting in your thumbnails, the harder it's going to be to read. And we want to get somebody to go, what is that? Or, whoa, no way. Or, wow, that looks cool. I mean, think about the way that it makes us click. Just creating a thumbnail won't get the click. But looking at other videos and literally making each one that much better. But cool. It looks like you're trying different color themes for the different day challenges. But I would still go beyond color and make even more custom thumbnails. Python tutorial for beginners. I think you spelled beginners wrong, just so you know, because that way you can get the click if you're trying to, it may throw it off. So just, Python tutorial for beginners. Okay, so let's do this. Keyword Explorer. What was it? Python. You said tutorial for beginners. One, I mean, honestly, first thing that popped up, Python for beginners. And then we have all this. Let's just do it, 2021. All right, I know that's not going to be the best, but let's go to results. Python tutorial for you guys probably can't see that very good. Let's look at these thumbnails. So we see bright colors kind of getting the click there. Learn Python for beginners. Reality check. So the common theme that I'm seeing is this. The logo is like I don't know anything about Python, okay? But what I do see is this. Two little worms in love. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing, or snakes. So Python, yeah, I highly doubt it's worms. But yeah, each one of these is showing that logo for the most part. We have a bright color that kind of catches your attention, but common theme, I'd be throwing that logo, making that logo big, probably pointing to the logo, pointing, logo, pointing for the most part, kind of wizard style in that one. Thumbs up. We got him holding the logo. Moving forward, that's what I would do. This is TubeBuddy. If you're not familiar with it, link is in the description for TubeBuddy, or tubebuddy.com/BrennanSparks. That way, if you guys get the free version, upgrade to paid, I would receive a commission. Just want to be open and honest about that. But it's another way to support. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But I think that was a good example of your thumbnail compared to, say, those who are making other videos. They're putting their face in the thumbnails. They're pointing to the main logo that's big, and people are probably going to be more familiar with the logo, especially on yours. The logo is really small. There's a lot of letters. So that's what I would be doing in the future, looking up other competitors. We should all be doing that always. Playlists, expand on those as you continue to post. Dreamer with a technology, taking program courses, will expand weekly. So I would expand on this description too. Welcome to EMP Tech Repairs, where this is what we do. And look forward to this. If that interests you, make sure you subscribe and click the bell, especially because of this. I mean, deliver that value in words in our description. So I would expand. But usually I like to see, which most people do, welcome to blank, where you blank, blank, blank. We've seen that with Think Media. We've seen that with Nick Neiman. So that's very common. Eric, what's going on? Hello. Sorry I'm late. I was watching another live stream from a DeviantArt user that I follow. Cool. Well, either way, thanks for coming on in. The Boss Man, you can review my channel if you want. If not, it's okay. Let's see. The Boss Man GMD. All right. So the Boss Man, have you made improvements recently for your channel? Let me know. And if you can, fill out the link for me too. Hey, Rich.
I'm back.
What have you been doing?
I'm sitting on the balcony and talking to Mrs. BS.
Mrs. BS. I love that. Richard's my main man. My main man.
We are brothers. We are family.
Yes, we are. Blood ain't everything.
That is true.
I mean, we could we don't want to swab blood and stuff because
no. We're just brothers from other mothers.
No doubt.
At different times. Because I'm way older than you.
Yeah, a little bit different times there.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, the PC. They don't call me Pops for nothing.
That is true. That is true. Let's do the Boss Man GMD. Yeah, I got you pulled up now. So let's go ahead and do this. So banner, the Boss Man. Okay, GMD Gaming. Fresh gaming episodes 2 days a week. What kind of gaming? What are we doing? Are we talking just PlayStation? That's what I'll assume. Is it? I mean, I see that if we scroll down, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, this game. But I mean, is it car racing? Is it fighting? What is it that separates you from other content creators? If you don't know that yet, great, cool banner, simple banner. But having that vision moving forward, that's what I would think about. Channel keywords, I would add those. Go to your settings and add your channel keywords. Long tail keywords, just like we do with regular videos. I would then expand your playlist. We have popular uploads and uploads. Work that metadata on the back and do the Boss Man GMD Gaming recent uploads. And then I would also separate each game, make playlists for those, which we'll see if you did. Yep. So then go ahead and add those to your main channel. And for your thumbnails themselves, I would continue to make custom thumbnails because these are pretty much the same. And yeah, the text is hard to read with the red on. Like here's my thing. They're dark thumbnails, which already I feel like in itself would maybe blend in with others or not gain a click. And then also the text you can't read. So my tip is let's say this one, you see how it's kind of cut off there. Same with this. I'd be either find a great clip throughout that, look up Google, search for different images for Assassin's Creed, use that, add something to it that makes it your own, and look up Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. What are other people pushing out there? So that's what I would say. we want to gain the click. Like I say, guys, it could be the best video ever. You're putting work in this. 30-minute video. You're entertaining. You're trying to keep people's attention. You're posting the video. You're working on the titling. You're doing all this stuff, but we got to get the click. So moving forward to Boss Man, that would be my main thing for you. Before anything else, let's work on getting the click. Because if we get the click, let's say your click-through rate is 3%. If we move that up to 6%, we're doubling your views. So that's what I would say. And for your about, gamer streamer with a lot of personality, follow my social media. On my channel, I have different series of games. I also edit my videos using Adobe. Post 2 days a week. Yeah, so I think this could be edited. Welcome to the Boss Man GMD Gaming, where we play various games, mostly this type of game or these games. And here you will also bam, bam, bam. And make sure to subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss the videos or the weekly videos, stuff like that. I think that this can be expanded. And I also think that we could throw in keywords here too. That way it could be more searchable. So the Boss Man, that is my review for you. Great job, friend. Game Fever Online. I'll be leaving now. Got to continue with the edits. Awesome. Awesome. Keep up the work, Game Fever. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Boss Man. Absolutely. I remember you telling me that in the group. For sure. So I remember, yeah, just telling you about the red on the black. But I just think that moving forward, it's going to be more than just changing the color of a text. It's going to be a lot more of reviewing your title, well, creating a title before we record, and then reviewing that title. Let's just say you start your titling for your games off with Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Let's just start with that. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. What comes up after that? So now we could try to formulate different types of content. And then from there, what we can do is look at our competition and see what types of thumbnails they're making. What characters are they putting in the thumbnails? Are they putting any text at all? Are they showing their face in there along with the character from the video or the game? So that's what I would say. So Shards of Gaming, I mean, I could talk to you offline, but honestly, any type of content for me to dive into with say collaborating would be like YouTube advice specific. So that's just me. Like everything that I pretty much do right now, as far as like my vision goes, is it's going to be, okay, can I provide value to another channel by giving YouTube tips, stuff like that. So if anybody's ever looking for that, always let me know. I mean, my time is extremely limited, but I'm always willing to try to see if there's easy ways to provide value to other creators. Even if you guys want to share clips from these live streams, from your review, or I'm always cool with that too, sharing that out there that your channel got reviewed. I always appreciate that. It actually helps promote the channel. So honestly, if you ever want to do that, but if it is gaming or anything like that, I'm going to be sticking with my niche specifically. Got you. You have to name the mission too for people to find. Yeah. Shards of Gaming. I still love you though. UK Drill Central says, I upload other people's pro drill rap music videos they give me to upload. What do you think about that? I think that that's fine. I think that there can, let's say that there are other creators and then I say celebrities, then that's cool because then they can say, hey, this channel shared my stuff, like, and that could bring new people in. But I always talk about the hot market and the cold market. And for me, that would be really bringing in like hot market stuff, like stuff that's not necessarily searchable, but there's value for your current subscribers. And then also it could really help with, like I said, word of mouth type of stuff. But then on the other hand, we can make content that people are searching for that cold audience, for those like really like generally what are people searching for on YouTube? If you're talking hip hop rap music, then top 5 rap music, music videos 2021, or you just talking about it and showing clips, reaction, whatever. So I would just say it's going to be a balance. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think it's going to be a balance between providing value for your current subscribers and then also reaching out to more people, fresh eyes for your content to see and gaining those impressions. The boss man says, I'm sharing to the group. Cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Once again, I'm out of focus. But more importantly, if you're not part of the Facebook group, there I go, then make sure you sign up for that. Join our Facebook group because we're always talking. I try to go live in there every once in a while too. And hit that like button on this video and make sure you subscribe. Click that bell if you're new. And I think that's just about does it for our reviews for the day. And I'm going to go spend some good quality time with my family friend, Rich.
Still here.
Still here. So I want to thank everybody who continuously comes back, is making improvements on their channel. I want to say congratulations to those who have gotten started. You've made your first video. Once again, don't be consumed with the views. Don't be consumed with the subscribers. Be consumed by the content itself and making our videos for what people are actually searching for. And that's where we can gain most of our traction when we're starting off. And then eventually, as people are coming in and enjoying the content, you're going to start showing up a lot more in browse features and landing on people's home pages. That's the goal. YouTube saying, I think I know where this content's supposed to go. And then they're actually putting it in front of the right eyes, gaining you more subscribers, getting you more impressions. Godforsaken Country. I don't even know if I said hi to you. I think, like a ninja. Let's see. Yeah, okay. You might have came in. Yeah, you came in earlier. Welcome and thank you for your support also for this channel. And like I said, if you ever want to, there is a link in the description for Buy Me a Coffee. If you guys are ever gonna check out any equipment I use, I just always say I appreciate any type of support. If you click pretty much any of my links in the description, you're supporting the channel. So thank you for that. And you got to keep posting and improving. That's the main thing. That's how we're going to gain those views. That's how we're going to gain those subscribers. I always try to deliver over value in my content. That's why I talk a whole bunch when I'm live. I love live streaming because I can just try to give you as much as I possibly can. And please continue to share these live streams out with other people that you think could use some YouTube tips. Maybe they're just getting started. I don't care. Let's just do what we can to help these channels out, help them grow on YouTube. And like I say, I'm trying to grow my channel too. So bringing more people in this community, allowing me to be a part of their journey is why I do this. And I want to thank you all who have hit subscribe, click the bell, and allowed me to join you on yours, because that's why I do this. And that's why I'm going to continue showing up each week as much as I possibly can. Eric says I'm a bit late submitting my channels. All good, friend. Godforsaken Country says been hiding out in the back. Yeah, but I think this was a laid back live stream, and that's what I'm really looking for moving forward. I want you guys to have a good time. I hope you guys got that today. But the main thing that I really want to tell you is, if you're sick of all the BS that you're seeing on YouTube, sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll see you in the next video.